is cold as shit in our office today. And with that in mind, we're going to have to get somebody to come and check on this. I thought we'd open up and talk about have some warm thoughts for our first episode. For this episode.
Yup, welcome to the first episode of the Chrishmolish Podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah!
Whoa, first episode.
Oh my God, we have a podcast now. That's what I said in the.
That's your exact quote.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I said.
But yeah, no, it's cold
that's
as shit.
what I said now. Because
this is the first episode. So I figured we'd talk about some warm things. And what is warmer in my mind, and in yours, I think, what is warmer than being inside of another man's asshole? Wouldn't you agree?
No. Why are you starting the podcast like this?
I thought it'd be funny. What?
Do you have anything like...
Of substance?
Yeah.
Oh, of course not. No. I never do. What?
So you weren't actually going to talk about warm things?
No, I mean, we can actually talk about warm things.
You're just going to talk about a guy's ass.
I think that is one of the warm things in the world, yes. A guy's behind.
Sure.
A woman's front.
No, go ahead, continue.
I'm trying to think of a way to say it also in the way of that. I don't know. A nice vag, as the kids say.
Right.
I mean, we're bundled up right now. We're soaking currently.
Soaking? No.
Yeah.
What? No.
We gotta stay warm somehow.
That's gross.
Look, man, we do what we can.
No, I'm not doing that.
And well, we can't penguin huddle. There's only two of us, so
stay over there. Like,
yeah. I mean, look, we're wrapped up.
Why do you have to touch me?
Huh?
Why do you have to touch me?
I'm not touching you. We don't have to touch the huddle. We just have to be very close to each other.
We're basically touching though,
so that our body heat can get trapped inside of ourselves, like penguins do.
They're touching though.
That's because they're penguins. I don't think they really have that like third. I mean, I'm sure some animals do that like extra sense of like I don't like to be touched.
I mean, if you're gonna say like a public, if you're gonna say a penguin huddle, we have to do it like the penguins do, or it's not a penguin huddle.
I was just giving an example. We don't have to do it literally like how penguins do. We could just be very close to each other.
But then it's not a penguin's huddle.
It is. We're still close enough to keep.
We're not huddling like
warm.
penguins.
But I'm not saying we do it literally like penguins. I'm just giving an example so that we can be close to each other and keep our body warm together. It's us against the world here. Okay.
It's us against our heat.
No. It's us against the cold. We're trying to keep the heat.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the ways. Or, like I said before, we could.
No.
Okay. Well, that's off the table. So I think that's a solid way to do it. I mean, think about all the animals up in the Arctic. The Arctic's the top one, right? I'm like 90% sure that's the top one.
I guess. I don't know.
They all have like their methods. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Most of their methods are just fat.
Their methods
are.
We have fur and we have extra layers to keep the insides warm. Also, we're bigger. Also, we're more alone. Also, we stay in this area, so we are going to be more adept to the cold. There's a lot of factors in there.
There are a lot of factors. But for those animals that don't have all of that,
in the
like
cold.
Penguins.
Like.
Because I can't think of any other animals, really. Because like seals, they have the blubber. Polar bears, I think they also have like not blubber, but like extra fat on them.
Yeah, they have fur too.
Yeah, I was gonna say their fur, and I think that like.
But that's the thing. It's like I said, these animals are like naturally in that habitat.
Yeah.
How do you know they're cold?
Well, penguins because they huddle. I always go back to penguins because these are.
I mean, you can't.
Those are more the examples.
But that's the thing. Like most things that animals do, like yeah, we can study and be like, they're doing that because they're cold. But like in reality, they could just be doing that because they vibe. Like I mean, like that's the thing of like of mating dances, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why is he doing that little dance? Oh, he's trying to like spread his seed so his lineage survives.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Trying to attract fine shit.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, like they're huddling and things like that. But how do we know that these penguins are actually cold?
I think that's because they're huddling.
I mean, that's their habitat, though.
Yes, their habitat, but I mean,
like, you put a penguin in a warmer area,
what about it?
they're gonna be hot.
Yeah, and that's why I mean, you usually probably shouldn't, like when there's like penguins in like San Francisco and shit like that. It's like, oh well, he might be a little bit out of his environment.
Right, I'm saying like relatively, like temperature would be relative to like the animals.
More or less, I think the thing that
a penguin isn't gonna feel the same amount of heat as a polar bear.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's why I do think. I mean, if you're saying how do we know that they're cold?
Yeah.
I think it's literally just because they huddle. I think that's how we know.
I don't think that's enough. I really don't think that's enough.
Wait, what, you want like a sign, like a little sign that they hold, just like a little with their little flipper, just I'm cold.
Yeah.
Just like y'all, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Y'all see this?
It's like, all right, cool. Let's get you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just one of those things that's just like, because I mean, obviously, there's no way for us to be like just straight like that little nigga's cold.
Right.
So we have to go off those things, and it's the smaller things that they do to defend against the cold. Besides that, like they keep their eggs like under them, things like that, so that they're not just out in the cold.
Right. That's
like
so the egg can grow. That's because it's not developed though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's because they know that they're in a cold environment. I don't think that they. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a penguin here, so I can't really voice this. But I'm not sure if they quite grasp the concept of I'm in a cold environment as much as it's just in their nature. You know what I'm saying? Like in the same way how like a sea turtle, like the moment it's born, just knows I have to go to the ocean without really knowing why.
Right.
It's just more of a nature thing. So I'm not sure if it knows it's cold. I think it just knows when I'm around everybody else, I'm not as cold. That kind of thing. But I do still think that, like, yeah, that's how we know that, like, they're even though they're in their environment, the harshness of their environment.
I mean, because when an animal is like visibly like not visibly, but I mean obviously visibly, but when an animal is like overheating, for example, like you can tell, like if an animal doesn't have like sweat glands, they pant. If they there are visible there are multiple visible signs, and you know, like I've seen a cat and dog like shiver, a couple of times, but I know they don't belong in the Arctic.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Saying?
They're more in like they live in more controlled environments, except for like their extreme counterparts. Like I don't know, fucking what do lynxes be? Lynxes are like I think in colder environments, maybe not.
I don't know
I
what
don't
a
know.
lynx looks like. So
It's kind of just like a wild looking cat, kind of like a bobcat, maybe something like that. I would get a picture, but I'm really nice and huddled, nice and wrapped up over here, so I'm not gonna move my hands out of this. I lost my train of thought. Cats and dogs, yeah, they're just kind of in a more controlled environment, so they would react to hotter and colder environments a little bit more harsher. Whereas like a penguin in a colder environment, is gonna be able to gel more with it. Now, I mean, if it's just a single penguin out there, like, I'm sure, like, they can still, like, thug it out. He's just gonna be like, this kind of sucks.
And I'm not saying like I have to see a penguin be like, oh, I'm freezing, like,
oh, it's freezing,
like, oh, it's cold. Like, I don't like I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying like, I don't know that little nigga cold. I don't know, man.
It's conspiracy theory.
Natural habitat shit. It's not even a conspiracy theory.
It's like, you know what? I don't think y'all are really cold like that. I think each one of y'all are lying.
I feel like, honestly, we need more smaller conspiracy theories, but I feel like we need a big one again. We need a really big conspiracy theory again.
I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they were talking about how every generation kind of has like that one celebrity that gets the rumor of they removed a rib to suck their own penis.
Okay.
So like, it was like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
I think it became Prince for a little bit.
I never even
Prince.
heard about that. That's okay. All right.
I mean, when you hear it though, it does make sense, right?
Sure.
Where it's like,
Sure.
When you hear those, it's like, I can kind of see Prince doing some shit like that.
Sure.
What?
I couldn't.
You can't see Prince.
No, I cannot see Prince getting some ribs removed to suck his own dick. No.
I don't know. I can kind of see it.
Sure.
This is what it sounds
So who's
like.
ours?
Huh?
Who's ours?
That's what I was gonna say. We don't have one. And they were trying to think of like who
We should make one.
Who in the celebrity our celebrity universe currently would get a rib removed to suck their own dick.
Okay, so judging by like the social train that it took, it has to be someone who is a prominent male figure that is seen as more feminine, because Marilyn Manson and Prince. Like that is the I'm not gonna lie, that seems like what is the caveat.
I wouldn't. Yeah, definitely. That is the caveat. I wouldn't say it as feminine though. I would say it is just like more. What's the words I'm looking for? Like sexually outgoing.
I don't think I would say sexually outgoing, especially with Marilyn Manson, because a lot of the conversation with Marilyn Manson was like, I don't even know if that's a dude or not. Like it wasn't a thing of like he's out there having sex, or like he's gay or stuff like that. It was people just being like, is that a guy or a girl? And then it took off from there.
Yeah.
And then with Prince, like, he's eccentric. He's very flamboyant.
Yes.
So in that era, people were like, oh, he has to be a homosexual. He has to be a homosexual.
Yeah, I think it's just like.
So we have to find the figure that kind of encapsulates some of that, but I don't think we have anyone right now, especially with like a lot of like progressive movements going on.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because
there's a lot more of it.
Yeah, there are a lot more
accepted.
It's more accepted. There are more prominent drag queens out there that are like really putting voices for other people who enjoy that aesthetic and feel the same way and want to express that.
Yes.
So yeah, like I don't like I think at this point, it just has to be someone that it would just be funny for.
And with that being said, I would like to throw the name Lil Nas X out there as somebody that I think would get a rib removed to suck his own penis.
If the rumor came out,
you'd believe it.
If the rumor came out, I would be like,
you believe it?
No. Right? It's like the most recent thing about Lil Nas X was him, I think this was last year, him like kind of like skipping down like a street, like an open street in his underwear.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And
it's definitely very like what's
public humiliation.
I wasn't even gonna say public humiliation, just kind of just like doing anything for recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of that kind of deal, but also like doing it for his own, what he can see as his own reasons. I don't know how to explain it, but if he came out and said that like you said, if that rumor came out, I'd believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably believe it. I mean, it's not one of those things where it's like I would believe it like 1,000% without a shadow of a doubt. But it's something. But it is a conspiracy theory. It is one of those where it's like there might be something to that.
Do your own research.
Yeah, do your own. That's the kind of education.
Did Lil Nas X suck his own penis?
Did Lil Nas X get ribs removed to suck his own penis?
Can Lil Nas X already suck his own penis?
That is a very good question.
This is
that's the
these
question.
are big questions.
That's actually the question.
Like what if he didn't even need to get the rib removed.
See, like, that's the thing is, if someone came out and was like, yeah, and he be sucking his own dick, I'd be like, oh, yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably.
As a man, you've all had the thought. Don't you lie. Don't you lie. If you're a male listening to this, you had the damn thought. Don't you sit up here just like, these niggas weird. Don't do that. You had the thought, bro. You had the thought. Damon had the thought. I didn't have the thought. I'm not on that weird shit. But everybody else had the thought.
Oh, man. I didn't know you were coming out today. You not male?
Nah, I had the thought. But, yeah, everybody's had the thought. There was another name that I had that I forgot who. So the other name that I had, oddly enough, I think people wouldn't believe it as much. And it's odd because it's one that you believe it more, but people wouldn't believe it more. I was going to say Tyler, the Creator.
What do you mean?
I feel
that
like
you would believe it more, but people wouldn't believe it more?
This is what I'm trying to explain. Because it feels like at this point he's a little bit too big to get into a controversy like that and have people legitimately believe it.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. You could, like, that's one of those where it's like, where, for example, you don't have to say, oh, yeah, he just did that. No, you can say, back in 2014, Tyler, the Creator, like, got ribs removed to suck his own dick and thought no one would find out.
The only thing is because of how he expresses himself artistically, especially back during those days, I 100% believe he would have just told people.
Yeah, he would.
At that point,
he would do it in a song.
Yeah,
and then someone would interview him about it, and he would be like, "Yeah,
yeah."
It's like, yes,
I do it right now.
It's like, yes, I got my bottom ribs removed, so I can get my legs up
and just go in on my shit
and get my penis in my mouth. That's what I did.
Put my legs up. I never thought about doing it that way.
Oh, you thought of just going down? That kind of hurt your neck, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I always thought about just like, whoop.
That's gonna hurt your neck and spine and shit.
You just Ouroboros snake the method.
Bro, come on, man. You gotta have the method, bro. I can show you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so instead, all right.
This isn't the best for visual.
I don't care,
but I'll
it's a visual. Okay, I unplugged the mic, trying to demonstrate sucking my own dick.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to that.
But I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
I wanted to get the audio first,
and I'll just give the
right. So like
the visual representation.
Look, you're sitting down, right?
He's sitting down.
I'm gonna take my glasses off. You're sitting down.
Off.
You think you can just? That's gonna hurt your neck.
He's doing He's doing the first idea that I had of just trying to.
Your shit's bent like this, bro. That's uncomfortable as fuck.
I mean, to be fair,
that's uncomfortable as fuck.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like an erect penis just goes straight down towards your legs when you're sitting down. Like, you know.
I know I know how a penis got.
No, because I mean the way that you're like you got.
Bro, that's what I'm. So you're saying that your mouth can reach right here when you bend down?
No, that's why you get the ribs removed.
Go, no, dude.
No. I told you I'm not moving this. I'm not leaving this position.
We're talking about if Tyler the Creator could but
also, to be fair, Tyler the Creator raps a lot about how he has a really big penis.
Also, that's so could be true. But also this right here.
Okay, that's
more optimal.
That's
more optimal because look, you got the cushion on your neck right here, right? So now you don't have to like, you know what I'm saying?
He's got his knees up by the sides of his head.
You know what I'm saying? You can get the knees on the shoulders real quick.
His gooch is all. Just making sure I'm giving everybody a good representation.
You know
of what's
what I'm
going
saying? I feel like I don't know. You just didn't have you don't have the bigger picture.
I don't have the bigger picture.
You don't have the bigger picture, bro.
I think either one. It's a matter of comfortability.
It is a matter of comfort.
I'm not
hurting my neck to suck my cock.
It's a matter of comfortability. It's a matter of penis size.
That also. But I'm gonna be honest. If you get your legs up, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If you got a small weed whacker, you ain't doing it.
You gonna have to get like a couple ribs removed.
Yeah, you gonna have to get like 2, 3, maybe.
I'm gonna get my whole rib cage removed. Just a wacky waveable arm flailing tube, and you can punch this nigga in the lungs.
That's disgusting.
but it's for a good cause. It's to get that thing sucked on.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever sucked your own penis?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Not gonna answer that.
I'll leave it up to interpretation. Next question.
You ever sucked your own penis? I'm gonna let my lawyer go ahead and answer that one.
I plead the fifth. Next question.
I plead the fifth. Would you get a rib removed to suck your own penis?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Damn. Okay, if there was a procedure that involved nothing getting removed, but you could suck your own penis, then
What's the that's a loaded question because like what's the procedure?
Like I don't know.
You could be like there's a procedure, but they tape like they sew your asshole closed.
Yeah, that's
you can
not,
suck your dick though. Like what? No,
that's not gonna happen. Let's say that there's a procedure to give like more segments to your spine so that you can. No. Now the caveat is there's no caveat. Like you can just now suck your own penis. Like you won't have any spine pains or anything like that. This just gives you the ability to auto-fellate yourself. You going for that?
Dude, I feel like there are so many more applications that I can use to the spine surgery.
No. This is what you're using it for.
No, dude. This is what I could have so much power.
No. That's what, I mean, and one of your powers is that you can suck your own dick. So you going for it?
No, probably not.
What? I think I was gonna say I'd do it just to try it, but like to have like a completely life-altering surgery just to be, like,
just to
just
try
to fuck
it
and find out.
Right, you're gonna, and this is the thing: you're getting a life-altering surgery, so you can suck your own dick.
I mean, that's what
you're gonna be doing it for like a while. Then
that's what the original surgery is, though. Yeah, anyways, the single rib removal.
I mean, I know what the surgery is. I'm saying it's stupid. because you're gonna get this surgery at like 20 something years old. At 50, your back's gonna be fucked up. Your legs are gonna be fucked up. Your neck's gonna be fucked up. You probably can't even get your dick up to suck your dick.
Dude.
Your mouth is gonna be dry. Like they're like
your mouth is gonna be dry.
you spent tens of thousands of dollars to get ribs removed.
Yeah.
You couldn't go outside to get someone else to suck your dick?
Maybe they just like sucking their own dick. Maybe it's not a matter of I couldn't get anyone. Maybe they were just like, I just really like putting my penis in my mouth and just going in.
Bro, put a different penis in your mouth.
It's just so interesting to think about. Like you'd be in a retirement home and like everybody's like you're in there with like other people who have like bruised and tired bodies.
Right, they have like wheelchairs. You have like they have like fucking not crutches. I don't think they have crutches.
And they'll be like, they'll be like, oh, I've been playing football for a while, and all those things.
I got into
just,
a
like,
car accident.
Yeah, all these things. Like I dealt with like I was a climber in my youth, and it's like that takes a toll on your body.
I have somewhat of a rare bone disease.
And you just like I spent like the last 30 years sucking my own dick.
I got some of my ribs removed, and I spent a couple of years sucking my own dick. It gave me horrible back and neck pain.
And here we are now.
It's like, oh, okay.
Lived a life of no regrets. It goes all the way back to the phrase, I think I mentioned it on this podcast before, but the phrase of I am cringe, but I am free. This isn't even cringe, really.
It's not cringe. It's fucking stupid.
I am stupid, but I am free.
Ignorance is bliss.
Really?
Is the one.
It's just like, should I have done this? No.
No.
But free will...
Be damned.
Free will be damned. I did it, and no one can say I didn't.
I am a proud advocate of expressing your free will.
Here comes the butt.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes
that's
like
always how it goes.
Yeah, no, because like sometimes it's like, brother, you gotta know to like you gotta know.
What if this becomes the new like thing?
What?
Like, how like every generation, like everybody's like what if that's the new progressive thing? What, like, because how every generation you get to the point where it's like it's just like this new generation. I don't know about these guys. It's like these like I'm trying to think.
Please give me an example.
So you have like people in their 50s
Mm-hmm.
confused about people in their like 20s and 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, why are you guys like this? What if we get in our 50s and everybody in their like 20s and 30s starts doing that? Are you gonna be like, I can't get with?
But this is like an old thing.
Huh?
But this is an old thing.
No, but like this is an old like secluded thing. Like this isn't like the majority of the population is doing this. What if like in the future, like when we're old, like the generation below us, they all just start getting their ribs removed and start sucking their own dicks?
Yeah, what if?
Like what?
Yeah, what
are
if,
you,
man?
Are you gonna be like? Are you still gonna be like? Just, I can't get with this. Oh fuck.
You think at 50 years old I'm gonna get a rib removed to suck my dick?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's one of those things where it's just gonna be like, I can't get with this new generation. Everybody's out here sucking their own dicks.
Yeah, I never did. Like, I never could get with it. What? Like that in my head,
Mm-hmm.
right? That is something that is neither beneficial. Like long term, it's
Long term, no. Yeah, probably in the short term. There's probably some people out there who are just like, yeah.
It is so short term to the point where it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't matter in my head, but it's like it's such a big decision for something so small where I'm like, that's not even a decision anymore. Like you shouldn't do that. That's just not a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, no, I agree with you. I'm just
That's like some like okay, all right. In the future, I'll give you something even better.
All right.
In the future, because like you know we're getting savvy with our technology and things like that. You know,
Yes.
AI is coming up, cyberpunk, baby, augmentations,
body augmentation.
body augmentations are already a thing, but I'm talking about cybernetics, right? I'm talking about bionics. I'm growing up, right? And I'm like, you know, I don't have a lot of money, but like if I get enough, I really want to cut off my foot so I can have a bionic foot.
Okay.
Right? Bionic foot don't really do shit. It's just a robot foot. It's literally just a foot. Now I don't have a foot.
But
I can't.
you have bionic foot.
I can't feel my foot.
No, you can't. If somebody steps on your foot, you wouldn't even notice.
I wouldn't even know.
Nope.
But
think about how hard you could kick somebody in the uprights.
yeah,
That's power right there.
and that does go into my daily day.
Yeah. I see you just on the streets just kicking everybody in the ass and privates.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
But are you saying would I be with that if that's something you decided to do? Or
Oh, I guess I did do like a little personal little story, but like yeah, no, I mean, no, I'm not asking if you would support it because that's another thing. If you're gonna do it, you're already deciding on doing it. So why the fuck does it matter to me?
I was like, you literally put the money into it.
Right,
you already did it.
If you want to take out your own ribs, if you want to spend the money to take out your own ribs to suck your own dick, go ahead. I think it's stupid. My decision about it does not matter to you. Go ahead, get your ribs removed, suck your own dick, see how it works, live your life, and I'm gonna live yours because I guarantee I'm gonna forget that you got your ribs removed so you can suck your own dick.
Unless they talk about it all the time.
And if you talk about it all the time, that's where.
It's like, so yesterday I was sucking my own dick. And
it's like, oh, cool. Again.
Yeah,
no, that's
daring,
awesome.
aren't we?
Yeah. So all these stories are gonna be about you autofellatio.
Yep.
Autofellatio. Cool.
That's how he opens up every story now.
So last night I was sucking my own dick.
It's like, of course you were.
And I got word on the TV. It's like
I was making some food the other day. I got bored. I was like, I'm sitting there. I'm sucking my shit.
It's like, oh,
while I'm flipping patties.
Yeah, food on the stove.
Food on the stove.
Cool.
And you got a dick in your mouth. All right,
your dick in your mouth. You can't even see the food.
You can't even see.
You can't even see the food.
Because you busy got your dick in your mouth.
Not only you getting your shit slopped up, you're distracted, you're also the one slopping your shit.
Standing up, being able to...
See,
Sucking
that's a
your own dick
skill.
while
Okay,
standing-
that's
while
a
standing
skill.
up.
Standing auto fellatio is a skill.
It's literally you're completely
Yes, you're
folding.
folding yourself.
Over. That's like a mixture of getting a rib remove and having to be a contortionist. Like, there's no way. That, like, I'm thinking about that right now. If I walked in and I saw like, if I walked in and I saw you doing that. Like,
What was your first?
that's one of those things. I'm smacked. Like, there's nothing I can say. You got me. I'm gobsmacked. There's nothing I can say or interpret in this situation. That's something you see and you're just like, oh, like, what the fuck?
And I think it adds another layer to it. That like we've never caught each other masturbating. So you walking out to me sucking my own
like such
dick.
a step up.
That's a step, bro. That's in the kitchen too.
It's like, dude, I would have rather just seen your butt cheeks. Like, like that, I could have been like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? This, I have nothing to. There's nothing that could have ever prepared me to see my man's in an inhuman position. Just going to town on his own shit while with a spatula in his hand, flipping burgers.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Like, there's nothing in this world that could have ever possibly prepared me.
Yeah, that's those are the dark times.
Those are extremely the dark times. And we're going to leave you with some dark times because we're going to go ahead and take a break. So we'll come back to you right after we finish sucking our own dicks.
Man.
What?
We should go gambling.
Gambling?
Yeah. Go to the casino.
Oh, God.
What? We can fund the channel.
Maybe.
No, not maybe.
That's definitely a maybe.
We can. We will.
Gambling?
Yeah.
I don't even like... I remember we went to a casino once, and I was like... I was just like, fuck. This is where it happens, huh?
We didn't go together.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. That's right. This was, I'm trying to think. This was one of the conventions. I'm not sure which one. Whichever one's in the, in DC.
A lot of them.
The one that was at...
3 of them.
I know, but I'm trying to think.
That was you and Mr. J Wise.
Yeah, and we went down to the casino
Yeah.
while... I forget what was going on, but yeah, we just went down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it was cool. I kind of wish I did do a little bit.
I was gonna say, did you play anything?
I didn't play anything.
Why?
We weren't, because we were literally just on the move around places. More so, like, it's not like we went to the casino to like go to the casino.
And that's what I'm saying. We should
Yeah.
go to the casino.
And
Like, bro, look, step by step.
oh god,
We'll learn how to play. We'll learn how to count cards. First off,
we'll load some dice.
we'll load some. No, we're not loading dice. But you know what I'm saying. We'll bet all on Black 17 and let it ride.
Isn't that roulette? That's not even the cards thing, right?
It's not.
I'll do some roulette. Was it roulette? And no, that is roulette. Also, I was gonna say roulette and the one where you put the chip, what are they called? The chips. When you put the chips on the little board, and I'm just like, that's literally the second part of roulette.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll do some of that. A little bit of
Bet on black. Always bet black.
I
Always
mean,
bet on black.
the thing is, it's like, because of how it works, since there's so many options on how you can guess, there's like a 50-50 shot every time you guess on black. Really. When you boil everything down to gambling and probability in general, everything's a 50-50.
No way. Yeah, I know.
It didn't happen. Man.
Yeah, I know. So we should go gambling.
But the thing is, I'm unlucky, and usually it doesn't happen.
Luck does not exist.
If we do go gambling, though, I think I would do everything except the card games.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
I'm just not super interested in the card games, and those are more accessible. Because the card games, you gotta like get a little bit more knowledge base if you want to really like get into them. When it comes to like slots and shit, you just pull that thing, you press that button. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Boom, immediate stimulation.
And But that's the thing. It's like you're saying my luck isn't that good, but those games are literally luck based, and then you can learn how to play cards.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't do gambling at all because my luck is bad. I'm saying in this hypothetical where we are gambling, if I was to do anything, I'd probably do those. I'd probably do like roulette and slots and shit. I bet on some horse racing. I'd just pick a horse that I like.
That's I guess.
Because I have no knowledge on any of these racers and things like that.
Yeah, I only know about odds. I only know a little bit about odds.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not betting on horses, man. Shark Tale fucked me up about betting on horses, bro. Like,
how in the halibut does he trip?
He was in front and he trips. He tripped. Like, no.
How do you trip?
Oh man,
underwater.
That's crazy. That's good. I'll see y'all in the office though.
Well, Lucky Day, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Lucky Day.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't his lucky day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why you don't bet on the
on the horse named Lucky Day.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you're setting me up to fail. You're setting me up to fail. That's like you naming a horse the fast nigga.
The fast. I don't think you're gonna get past regulations with that name.
And like he comes in fucking fifth. And I'm like, bro, you told me he was fast. No, I named him fast.
There's no way you're getting past regulation with a name like the fast nigga on your horse.
You don't know.
They'd be like, you have to name this horse something else. We cannot let this pass. We could also bet on well, I mean, I guess it's like the same issue. But I don't remember what the game's called, that like little anime girl horse racing game that's been like popping off recently.
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a horse racing game, but instead of like horses, they're just like anime girls. And they have like horse ears. And they just run.
That doesn't sound appealing at all.
It's like, it's really taking off.
Where?
Here. Mainly in Japan.
I was about to say in
too.
Japan, but like...
It's taking off here. Once again, actually, hold on, let me see if I can find what this game's called. Jesus, oops. Let me just get my sleeve out of there. There we go. Because it's like, it's really popping off, and people are taking bets on it. And you just watch some virtual horse girls run just all the way around, please. All the way around the track. Let's see what this game's called here. Enemy girl.
Yeah, no, this is awful. Look, that
Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
we have too much content.
Yeah, we do. It's also a show.
What?
I think.
Of course it's a show. Never mind. No, they make animes out of literally everything.
Yeah, they do.
They make an anime out of anything.
Yeah, no, this is a show. Oh, this shit looks insane.
We have too much access. We have too much information and too much access to said information to the point where we're just doing shit.
This sounds like a villain origin story.
We're just doing.
I'm just gonna put this out there right now. This sounds like how villains are.
We just need to burn it all down. We just need to go to all the control centers and just burn it all down. We just need to go to all the information centers and burn it all down. We need to go back to libraries and write books. But then we're just listening to just one person who just writes something out. So it's.
I mean, you can read multiple books.
Yeah, you can read multiple books. You can read multiple books. But what happens when like the common knowledge, like, okay.
Also, I like how Uma Musume is Pretty Derby is the thing that radicalizes you. Like, this is what
it's not that specifically. It's just the idea of, wow, this
animation's pretty good.
We're just doing shit.
I mean, yeah,
we're just doing shit.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
I'm not saying.
Be bored.
Yeah, cool. People are bored, but when people just do shit, that just leaves more shit to be done, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's the free will, man.
I know it's free will. And as I said, I'm an advocate, but we got to get to a point of understanding that free will does come with a price. It comes with a price. And
man, why was it the horse girls?
And we just gotta understand, man. Like, It's not just the horse girls. It's like fucking.
He's like rubbing his temples over here. This like really set him off.
I just keep hearing about shit being made, and it's like, dude, what are we doing?
That's how it works.
And then it's like, oh well, this small group of people really like it, so it's gonna get bigger. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, so it's the snowball. It's the snowball, right?
Okay.
Where My Chemical Romance.
Okay.
My Chemical Romance became a band because of 9/11. because of 9/11, and then
it's more of a butterfly.
Hold on. I'm not done.
No, I'm just saying. Continue.
Right. I was just bringing the context of 9/11. You just gotta let me finish, brother. So, because My Chemical Romance became popular, small second group, like, you know, not a lot of people know. People know them, you know what I'm saying? Wait, what did I say? Did I say 5 Seconds of Summer?
I don't know.
I think
you
I
mumbled a
little bit. Okay, so I saw a clip of Tron earlier today.
Tron.
And I was like, oh wow, like I can't believe Jeff Bridges is in all 3 of the Trons probably. I think he's in the 3rd one. And then I started thinking about Tron Legacy, and then I started thinking about Tron Ares and how excuse me. And how Jared Leto is in Tron Ares, and Jared Leto used to be in a band, and that was 5 Seconds of Summer. But that wasn't the band that I was supposed to say. I was supposed to say My Chemical Romance, which I think I said originally.
Yeah, you did.
And I said 5 Seconds of Summer because I thought of Tron. Anyway, My Chemical Romance became a band. People really liked it, and then this one young lady by the name of Stephanie Meyer wrote a little bit of inspiration, a little story inspired by My Chemical Romance, in the form of Twilight. And then, with the success of Twilight, the movie's coming out and things like that, the book's coming out, someone else sees this and is like, I want to write fan fiction of Twilight.
Yep.
I don't remember her name, but that young lady wrote 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
And now because of 50 Shades of Grey, we got a bunch of fake freaks out here.
Fake freaks is crazy.
Bro, 50 Shades of Grey is not freaky. Y'all are tame as hell.
Look, man, I think that's just for a very specific demographic.
And I can say that demographic. I've said the demographic.
You said what?
I've said the demographic before.
But I mean, yeah. What I heard was innovation. Innovation, just building off of everything, and that's how we get to things. You know what I'm saying? Creativity is harder and harder to come by as time goes on, as things are made. So this is how we get these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're building off. Either you build off what was made already, or if you come up with something new, it has to be like it's gonna be something out there.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just that's how we get to horse racing. Well, anime girl horse racing. I already forgot what the name. Uma Musume, I think. And that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day.
I don't know. I just think we have so much information, so much media, so much just to take in.
Yeah.
Where a lot of like the big stuff doesn't seem to impact us as much. Like if we like, okay, so like when movies were coming out, like those when those older movies were coming out, like the classics, right? Like that was a sense of like inventing and innovation, because they were taking stories that were already being told and bringing it to a new media form.
Yes.
And things like that, right? At that point, we were gaining more information. We were gaining more media. And as time goes on, we're still reiterating those stories and creating newer ideas. But at some point, we're forgetting about the ideas. We're forgetting about those stories. And I think we need a hard reset. We just need to tell stories again. I just need to lie to you. I just need to lie. I just need to tell you a story. And then be like, tell your friends. And then those friends tell their friends.
I don't even think that's the problem. Because the way I see it, it's just that, like, there's a lot of stories that have already been told. And it's like, there's only so many ways you can tell. There's only so many ways you can tell the same story. Because it's like the whole thing where it's like, I don't remember what it is, but it's like, there's only like, when you boil it down, there's like 6, something like that, ways that you can like, there's 6 like plots or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like man versus self, man versus society, all that stuff. So it's like, you know, you can obviously like, it's not that black and white when you tell a story, but it's like, it comes down to, it's like, there's only so many ways I can tell a coming of age story. There's only so many ways I can tell a mental health story and things like that, to the point where it's just like, it gets hard to innovate after a while. And when somebody does innovate, if anything, I think it's just harder for that to gain traction, if anything, because there's so much.
I think it's really easy for something small to gain traction because there's so much. You just said that horse, like that anime horse girl racing game was picking up in America. I never heard of that shit. That's small.
It's not small.
And that's another thing. Like, you are a person who does not gamble. You heard about this.
Yeah, but I heard about this because I follow video games, and that's a video game.
And that's fair. That's an intersection point. But
like, I just found out.
What was I gonna say?
I just found out that it was a show. And I think that might have been how it started. I don't know.
Like, I understand. Like, there are so many ways to tell a story. I understand. Like, the Gilgamesh, the hero's journey, the Odyssey. That is Superman, Spider-Man. Those are those stories. I'm not denying that. I'm not trying to prove that wrong. Like, I'm just saying, like, yes, like there are 6 story structures. For now. Like, right now there are 6 story structures. Like, yes, it's man versus environment, man versus self, man versus society, man versus I said environment. Did I say environment?
The point is, like, you don't have to name them all. The point is, like, those are like if you were to remove everything from a movie, you could categorize every movie into one of those. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think that, like, I think that some of these, like, smaller things, because I wouldn't even call, like, the horse girl thing small, because that gained traction. That's just an example of, like, sometimes things just pick up out of nowhere, and I think that's cool. I think that smaller things have a easier time of finding an audience. I don't know if they have a easier time blowing up. I think it's stopping more so recently, but I feel like the past couple of years, people are very callous when it comes to either new ideas or what's the word? I don't even know, like, new ideas or new styles. But it's like, some of it I agree with, some of it I get, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I think y'all are bugging on some
I've
of
been
this.
getting the other side of people. I've been seeing more. I've been seeing more negativity from the side of like we're only doing the same shit. Like, we just keep doing the same shit. Like, I keep seeing that side of we're telling the same stories, and most of the time when we tell the story that was already told, it's not as good as the story that was already told. This is also true. You know what I'm saying?
I think it really just comes down to just, like, everybody has a voice, so it's like you obviously can't please everyone.
Yeah. It's like that's why there's problems with adapting comic books, because with most comic books, like, you can't adapt a single story without the context of something that may have happened 19 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, the whole, like, one thing I will say about Sony, like, they do be, like, pulling they do be pulling panels. Like,
Yeah.
the Green Goblin death scene in the first Spider-Man, that's a panel.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's something that can be done. Like, that's something that can be done, but say the death of Gwen Stacy, you just introduced Green Goblin. You've had Gwen Stacy for one movie, and we didn't even get to see like their romance like really like ferment, you know? Like, we only saw the beginning and then the end of their relationship. So that context of like yeah, we got to see that Peter loves Gwen, but we don't get to see like the real emotional repercussions. We don't get to see like the afterwards. We don't get to see like what they were going through before. And I do understand like that's a lot to put in a movie, but there are certain things that need more context. Like me personally, I don't think Civil War was a good adaptation of Civil War.
They just did that one too early.
They did it too early, and the way that they did it wasn't really about the Sokovia Accords. It was more about Tony's parents and Bucky. Yeah. So it wasn't really Civil War.
Yeah.
Like that. So I can see where people are like, we need to stop. But if a comic book movie came out with brand new ideas, then I can also see someone saying, "Oh, you took a lot of liberties, didn't you, with that character?" Like, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be 1-to-1, but I feel like if you are at least, especially with stories, not necessarily comic book stories or movies and things like that, but if you want to adapt a story or do fan fiction, things like that, go for it. I just believe that it's not imperative, but it's a good idea to keep up with source material at least a little bit.
If you have source material to go off.
Like, if you and that's what I'm saying. If you're adapting or
oh, okay, yeah. Missed that part.
Yeah. I feel like if you truly love the media that you are adapting from or writing from, then show your love with it. Don't just I mean, if you do just do your own thing, then that's cool. Don't put that fuck, I can't think of words. Do not put
like a crutch or something.
Not
like
a crutch. So Zack Snyder.
Oh god.
Rebel Moon,
not the Snyder,
was Rebel Moon was originally an idea for a Star Wars movie. That is like Rebel. I haven't seen Rebel Moon. I've only seen clips. It is
Which one even was that?
It was the Netflix movie. It was the sci-fi space opera.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips, and there are a lot of things that resemble some Star Wars stuff in there. So what I'm saying is, if he were to put like Rebel Moon, a Star Wars story, I'd hate that, because you just made fan fiction and then put the Star Wars name, the franchise name on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
But it's not Star Wars, right?
It's not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't think you could have done that even if you wanted to.
That's like if it was Spider-Man's Madam Web. Spider-Man is not in that fucking movie. They tried with the spider people
tribe.
Yeah, but that's not Spider-Man. Like that, to me, Madam Web is fan fiction.
Oh, I thought you were. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just think that like, so if you're talking about like, if we're getting into like innovation, I'm not as like super versed, so I'm just like, just do what you want, and it's just like if it finds an audience, cool. I think that things are more likely to find an audience. I think that they're likely to find a niche audience though. Things are able to find a niche audience more so nowadays. I think if things happen to blow up, I mean, good on them. But I think it's, I don't know. My thoughts are all over the place. I just, do what you want. You want to make something, go right on ahead. If it finds its people, God bless you. Yeah. I'm sure it will also. If you just keep at it.
I also think today niche is like it's a weird term right now because right now like our generation, right? Niche is like, it's cool now. Niche is cool. It's cool to be niche.
I think it's a little bit of like, yeah, it's cool to be niche. I don't think that was ever like the issue. I think niche is still applicable today because it's still more so just.
But it's not the same. It's kind of like how punk was used, right? How like the punk revolution was like coming out, and then like people were like, yeah, I'm punk too. I don't like that stuff. It's one of those.
Yes and no, because I feel like that's a little bit more specific, whereas niche can be a little bit more broad because it just literally refers to, or it should refer to.
Yeah, should. That's the thing. It should
refer to things that are not super. Things that are liked by a smaller group of people.
Yeah, because I mean, I had a couple friends over, and one of them was like, this is a really niche pick, but do you have Hoodwinked? I'm like, that's not niche at all.
Yeah.
And I do have it. Like, I do have, like, that's not, I don't think Hoodwinked is niche because right now, like, especially right, like, maybe when it came out, definitely when it came out. Yeah,
because now it's like more of like that cult classic.
Yeah, now it's a class. Like,
it's that, and also I think that got boosted up because of meme culture.
Yeah.
Which also very much helped it.
Right.
Even though, granted, it's not like super into it now. It's not super into meme culture now, but when it was,
right,
that also helped the movie out. Like, because it's a whole thing where it's like, for example, because like I'm a wrestling fan, and people like to call it niche, and I don't know if I fully agree with it.
I don't.
But I would say I agree with it more now than I did. Like if this was like the early 2000s, wrestling wasn't niche. In the like early 2000s, because that's when you have your Stone Cold, you have your Rock.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fandoms and things like that, where it's like, because like nowadays, if you ask somebody about if they watch wrestling, if they say yeah, usually it's a lapsed fan, somebody that's just coming back into it. You ask somebody on the street who's your favorite wrestler, they'll probably say The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, something like that. Like, not a lot of people are keeping up with what's going on right now. Contrary to what WWE will tell you, because they'll tell you that we're the most poppin' media organization now, but it's still very popular.
Right.
Like, people are still aware of it. That's why I always struggle with it, because like that's where I wonder where I define the word niche, because I don't know if I'd only describe it as, because I wouldn't describe wrestling as niche. I would describe it as an acquired taste,
Yeah.
Because like obviously there's some people who just can't get into it.
And yeah, and I think there is a difference between an acquired taste and something being niche. Like, an acquired taste is like, sleepaway camp is an acquired taste, but sleepaway camp is also niche as hell.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a bad example.
Because it's just like, because like if you see, I'm not talking about sleepaway camp. I'm going back to wrestling. My fault. Like if you see like when wrestlers are in media, right? Like, for example, Cody Rhodes is in, was it Naked Gun? Mm-hmm. Right? He's in the Naked Gun. He's not, like, doing any Cody Rhodes stuff in that, right? He's not, like, going to be like, oh, what do you want to talk about? Or he's going to, like, give somebody a crossroads or anything like that. But if you go back, think about when, like, John Cena was in Fred or when he was in Hannah Montana. He was John Cena. He wasn't playing as someone else.
I was,
you know what I'm saying? He was giving people attitude adjustments.
I was going to say, but he was playing as himself.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at, because people were able to pick up on those things. People were able to be like, oh, it's John Cena giving somebody an attitude adjustment. When The Rock was in when The Rock or Stone Cold or somebody like that was in these sitcoms or things like that, they were able to talk about their wrestling character. They were able to be like, oh, can you smell what The Rock is cooking, or things like that. Whereas like Roman Reigns and CM Punk are in Zootopia. I don't think the zebra's gonna say acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? They zebros.
While I do understand like where you're going, that is also an animated role that like I will say most people do not. They advertise it, yes, but most people don't really. They're not like this person played a cat in blah blah blah. Yeah, but like also, they advertise Snoop Dogg as cousin It in the Addams Family.
That's true. But it's also just like usually if you have those voices, they're still gonna not usually, but I'm saying if it was back at that time when wrestling was popular, you'd probably get something a little bit more to be like point to that character being that wrestler. Like this isn't like the best example, but like this, what is it, the Scooby-Doo wrestling crossovers where they just wear the character.
Yeah,
I don't want to use that as an example. I'm trying to think of like other examples where they were like voice acting.
Because when usually when those okay, so The Longest Yard with Kevin Nash,
right?
Stone Cold, The Great Khali.
Yep.
Who else was in that?
I'm trying to remember now because I think there was one more.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, Kevin Nash, Great Khali, and I don't remember.
I don't remember the other wrestler, but Nelly was in there. He's not a wrestler. But okay, yeah. So they're not playing their characters.
They're not, but they could, and I think it would be more well received if they did. I mean, not more well received. I mean, if they were to do their like sticks, their wrestling sticks, people would pick up on it more. And whereas if, not to say obviously people know who Cody Rhodes is, but if Cody Rhodes popped up in that movie and the first thing he said was, "What do you want to talk about?" people would be like, "What the hell?" Yeah. I don't think people would pick up on like that's his catchphrase as much.
And I would also like to say like it could also be a situation where these people, like, yes, they are known for wrestling. Maybe because they're in a movie, they don't want to be the wrestling guy.
No, that is true too. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they have to do that because they're a wrestler. I'm just saying that back in that time, those things were able to be picked up on by the public more so because wrestling was bigger at that point and it wasn't as, like I said, I don't want to say niche, but I'll just say an acquired taste. It wasn't as much of an acquired taste as it is now. And that's why, to bring it all the way back, is why I struggle with trying to figure out if I call it niche, which like I said, I don't think I do. But there is times where I'm just like, I'm unsure. Because like back in the day, I wouldn't say it was. Back in the day, it was mainstream as hell. People loved wrestling. You had your Austin 316 shirts. You had your Rock shirts. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody was aware of wrestling. Yeah. Nowadays, it's like people are still unsure. Like, people will know what Roman Reigns looks like, but they might not know his name. I think that kind of thing. They might know what Cody Rhodes looks like. They might not know his name. A lot of people don't even know who Jey Uso is. Yeah. And they're just like, why is he saying this outdated word that hasn't been used since like 2012 or whatever? I don't know. You know? So it's just like, I lost my train of thought a little bit. Yeah, I lost it. God damn it. Whatever it was gone. But, I don't know. I say this all to say that, and I guess, I don't know, wrestling was bigger back in the day. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I think that's just obvious. Yeah. But.
Yeah, I wouldn't call wrestling niche.
Yeah.
Like, I
mean. Acquired taste.
Yeah, I didn't grow up watching wrestling, but I knew about it. And
that's because it was bigger at that time.
But even when I wasn't around it, like even because it was usually in schools and stuff like that. So when I wasn't in schools and stuff like that, I would still like, yeah, like I would still like kind of hear about it, things like that, and I'm not gonna say like it was way bigger. Like I think it was more culturally relevant. Yeah,
it was bigger,
but like it was like I'm not gonna like because it's more spectacle.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was plenty of spectacle back then, and I say that it's bigger. Back in the day, I'm not even a fan of that era. Because like the 90s, 2000s, that's where it was off. That's when it was like all off and popping. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm trying to think. Because like that's usually that you said 90s.
90s, like your 90s to 2000. That's when it's like hot as hell. That's like your attitude era.
Cause the 80s is around when the action movies started popping off, and then we carry on with like guys being dudes. Like so, if we carry on with that, like kind of.
To put things into perspective, think about it this way: the 80s, you're thinking Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Right. 90s. That's when you're getting into like 90s to like a little bit into the 2000s. That's like Rock, Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, Triple H, all that. Once you get into like the 2000s to 2010s, that's like John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, and things like that. Just to help segment this out a little bit more. You can kind of see like it's still there in those 2010s, like the prominence in media that wrestling has is still there because, like I said, you have John Cena able to be John Cena in media, and people just understand it. Not to say that he didn't do like separate roles, because he did like the Marine and shit like that.
But that was a WWE.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. That was a WWE production.
That's not.
But like you could see it starting to dwindle because like it's not like Batista wasn't really acting at this time. Like John Cena was pretty much the only one at that point who was like in movies. I mean, The Rock obviously was in movies, but that was the point where he was like separated from the wrestling persona Rock, and he was just more so doing his own thing, you know. And it just kind of dwindles over time. And obviously, I say dwindle, I just mean it's lesser than what it is now. I mean, it's lesser than what it was back then. It's not dwindled to the point where it's just like, oh, we're hanging on to scraps now. No. Like, it's still doing well. It's just not as recepted well in mainstream media. And I say all this to also keep in mind that this is only WWE. I do consider things like AEW, New Japan, things like that to be niche. Those I do say are niche.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about wrestling as a whole, no, but, you know, with a caveat, with an asterisk. That's the word.
Sure.
That's what we got here. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
We should probably go ahead and start wrapping this thing up. Leave a comment with any niche things that you like, and we'll leave a comment and just be like yes or no. And yeah, do you have anything to say to the fine people before we peace out, and before I possibly piss myself, because I've been holding this in for a minute now.
Go pee, gang.
No. I want to close this out, and then we can, and then we'll. It's not that bad, but it's building.
You didn't have to pee during the break?
No, I didn't.
Damn. Well, I'll make this nice and slow for you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You know, guys, it's been a great time.
Yep.
This podcast, you know, Really, you know, let's just take it all in, you know.
Oh man, my kidneys.
Let's just take all the energy in from all of our lovely subscribers, and let's just
I can feel the kidney stones forming.
We're taking it in. Come on.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Come on.
We still taking it in? What's going on?
You didn't even start! Damn! What are you... Damn! Fuck!
I didn't realize this meant we were meditating.
Yeah, bro. We gotta meditate. Anyway. Hey, guys. If you're not already checking out the Patreon...
Please do.
Please do that. There may be some new stuff on there. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully, there will be by the time this comes out. Express your free will in safe manners.
Yes, in safe legal manners.
In safe manners, express your free will. Yeah.
Classic.